Like, how can this be happening? How do I protect my kids?
A scared mother talks to 10 News just hours after this sexually violent predator moved in right next door. Michael Marshall was placed in a home in the East County near Jacumba Hot Springs late last night. 10 News reporter Joe Little reveals the protections that could set the community's and this mother's mind at ease.
I've explained to him that there's a bad guy that lives up above us.
It's not the talk you want to have with your kids.
I'm worried that they're not going to have the freedom that they've had for the last 2 years when we bought our house.
Merritt Wyeth is terrified. Late Thursday night, Michael Marshall moved into the house at the top of the hill.
He was convicted for molesting a 4-year-old, 7-year-old, and 8-year-old, which are the same age as my boys.
Marshall spent 14 years in prison, then another 5 in a sex offender treatment program. A court placed the 39-year-old in this house, much to the fear of the community and Wyeth.
I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Everything in me just is like, how can this be happening? How do I protect my kids? I don't sleep at all.
I mean, this is your living room.
Yes.
And looking out, you got a view of this guy's house.
Her children play out front. At least they used to.
You're going to see Michael Marshall.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
I knocked on Marshall's door. A guard answered and told me Marshall is laying low for now. No visitors, no interviews. The guard told me Marshall will be accompanied 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, by an armed guard for the foreseeable future. The guard couldn't tell me for how long. It's little solace for Wyeth, who is tormented by how close she lives to her new neighbor.
What happens if he isn't rehabilitated like the judge says?
Time will tell. Marshall has a hearing in May to see how he's doing. For her children's sake, Wyeth hopes he's quiet and stays as far away as possible. In Jacumba Hot Springs, Joe Little, 10 News.